Mike Evans. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be dragged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And the Vikings, 1st down. First and 10 at the 30.
He's got it on the bootleg. Connects on the crosser. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Setting him on the dive. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Hey, I'll be honest with you, Kate. They say that football is cyclical. Well, I sure hope we see the fullback come back. There's just something about that guy. Something about that position. And he just showed you right there, going to get you a 1st down. They can be difference makers, too.
Travis Kelce, the intended target. So it's 2nd down coming up.
10 at the 23-yard line.
Going with King Henry here. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense for flying around and making the play.
Last 2 passes haven't worked out. Another one likely coming. It's 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. Henry. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. It's only 1 yard on the run, partner, and that's going to leave him with a tough 4th and goal.
A 23-yard attempt.
Elliott connects there. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Looks now on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Send him over right. White running again on 2nd. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Hello.
First down, play action. He's got Devontae Smith.
Holding.
It's a race down the right side. And they're going to stop him. Got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
It's a gain of 53 yards. That's enough.
From the red zone on 1st. On the screen, this is White. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles lower the deficit to a single possession. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles get it back to within 6. The kick team out there for the Eagles. And this one is sent away.
Oh, buddy.
Fielded at the 7.
Wait.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Flying down the middle of Henry. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. They went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Now Hurts. Sent to the ground by defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
He was covered by Christian Fulton.
3rd and long for him here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Good strike downfield to Kelce. He's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. Winging there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
Running once more with Henry. Have him gain about a handful there. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. 5 men now in the secondary for the Eagles on 3rd down. Back to throw. Hurts. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Vikings getting their punt team out. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. To the air, Dobbs. Has him on a quick hitter. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Dobbs now. Vikings bring pressure, and they got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down.
Let's go now.
Positioning the tight end now. Here he goes, 3rd and long. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Punting unit out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets it away from his end zone. And hey, we see how the football, they will get nothing on that return. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. Evans brings in the slant. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They run it with King Henry. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They've invested some early touches in him, Brock, and the returns so far, I'd say very promising.
Kate, I told you this story before, but it was the same play 18 plays in a row. You know, I was really good with that clipboard on the sidelines. 18 plays in a row. Peyton ran the same play. If you can't stop it, keep calling it.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
That play straight ahead. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and goal.
We're right here with Henry. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Vikings make it a 12-point game in the 1st. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. One after added on by Elliott. And the Vikings bump the lead up to 13 points. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Chenault on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Drive starts with a carry by White. 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Again, this is White. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Now, hold on a second. We have a player in some pretty clear pain following that play. That's Rashad White, who's getting some attention from the trainers. 3rd down from the gun. He finds Worthy, complete. And he'll pick up enough. Move the chains.
It's a gain of 8. That's good.
He's going to be there.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Okay, ready. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Throwing his Dobbs. Makes the play, working the sideline, but it takes him out right at the line. So 2nd and 6 coming up. Putting a receiver in motion. Looking to throw, Dobbs. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. He has room past the 25. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. A pickup there of 39. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
19, target.
Now running here against Taj Brooks. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Now it's Dobbs. He'll step up, and there he goes. And he slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this. Going for it with Brooks. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
At the 11-yard line.
Back to throw, Dobbs. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. This is scooped up by the Vikings. The 50. 30.
What's my government? Big tunes, no.
What do defenses preach all the time? Scoop and score, scoop and score, scoop and score. Well, that was an amazing scoop. It was nearly a score after a huge return on that fumble.
And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow their lead off the turnover. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Vikings push the lead to 20. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. He's already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Here's Dobbs. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Anybody?
Rolling from the gun here. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. So as they face 4th down. And on comes Ryan Rico to kick it. Back deep is Rodgers. And this one's going to approach the 10, but looks like it's down right at the 13-yard line. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. There's a dime up the middle. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
We know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. They're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. Man, he's been having a great first half, really playing a key role so far in this offense.
But you know and I know what's coming, Kate. We call them adjustments, right? You hit a homer, you take that fastball deep, you're not going to see it anymore. You get run on like this, the defense is going to make some adjustments at halftime.
Made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
To pick up a 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Downfield, Evans has it. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hurts to throw. He's got Evans once again. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
That's another Vikings 1st down.
Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards.
He was tackled at the 27.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing here, Hurts. He just keeps finding Evans. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
Oh, hello, everybody.
Well, Brock, even if they decide to start spreading love as the game goes on, I think they've found out who one of their primary targets is going to be.
And by starting so strong, Kate, you know what's... This defense is going to have to dictate coverage, take him away, and it's going to open up the rest of this crew.
And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings threatening to run away with it already. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings continue piling onto this lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Chenault on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. They'll go play action on first down. Connects on the crosser. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First and 10. It's a give to White. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. The Vikings have played to an early lead. More from Minneapolis right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Here's White again. And he's almost had it worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They run the counter with White. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Anybody there?
They've got a man in motion. They'll go play action. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles fighting back and shaving